So today we are going to talk about trigonometrics. Okay, so what is a trigonometric? A trigonometrics involves angles and side. Okay, the length of a given shape. Now, the length may be given to find the angles, and also the angles may be given to find the length. All right, so we have three side of a right angle triangle is on trigonometric. So the first one we have the opposite. Number one, we have the opposite. Number two, we have the hypotenuse. Number three, we have the adjacent. So these are the three sides of a right angle triangle. Okay, right angle triangle. So it is from here that I'm going to teach you angle. Okay, so right angle triangle. These are the three sides of a right angle triangle. Now, how can we define opposite? You can see opposite. The opposite of any angle is the side facing the angle. The side facing the angle. For example, if you have this is a triangle. Okay. Now the side facing the angle. Let me say, if you say this is my angle, this is my theta, I can call this to be my opposite, because opposite is face angle. Are you there? So if I clean this angle here and I put my angle here, my theta here, this side is now becoming the opposite, because I define opposite as the opposite of any angle is the side facing the angle. Alright, because this side is facing the angle and this happens to be my opposite. If to say this is my angle and this would be what? My opposite. So opposite face the angle in the triangle. I hope you are getting me. Okay, so now how can we divide hypotenuse? Okay, hypotenuse of a right angle triangle is a side facing the angle 90. The one that is facing the angle 90 is called the hypotenuse. That is the longest side of the triangle. For example, if you have like this is the hypotenuse, because it's always the longest side and it's always facing this angle, which is 90. Okay, so the length here is called hypotenuse because it's facing 90 degrees. Okay, so let's assume another one is called adjacent. Let's not assume. The other one is called adjacent, right? Now, what is an adjacent? An adjacent, after knowing the opposite and the hypotenuse of a right angle triangle, the remaining side is the adjacent. After determining the opposite and the adjacent of any right angle triangle, the other side is always the adjacent. Okay. All right, and the one principle abbreviation that is used to gotten the cos, the tan, and the sine. So there's one principle called SOHCAHTOA, S-O-H, okay, C-A-H-T-O-H. Now, S stands for sine, which is equal to opposite all over hypotenuse. Right. Now we have cos, C stands for cos, which is equal to adjacent all over hypotenuse. Alright, now we have the last one, which is tan, T, which stands for opposite all over adjacent. Alright, are you with me? Now that is how that abbreviation is gotten from, and it's always used to name this angle. Assume this is my triangle. And this happens to be my angle theta, and this is angle 90. And I told you the one facing here is called the hypotenuse. Okay, the one facing the angle 90 is called the hypotenuse, and any angle facing the angle, the length facing the angle that is not 90 degrees is called the opposite. And after that, you can call any other angle, any other adjacent, because you have determined your hypotenuse and your opposite. Okay, now let's assume this hypotenuse is 5 and let's assume this is opposite is centimeter, and let's assume the adjacent is given as 3 centimeter. And if I ask to find the angle of this, okay, this angle or the 3 side, how will you find it? Now we can see that sine here, whether the sine is opposite all over hypotenuse, and what is our opposite? And opposite is 4 centimeters. So we are going to have here, this is 4 over hypotenuse here is 5. So we say 5. So we have another one here, which is cos. Cos is equal to, now the adjacent here is 3 centimeter all over. We have hypotenuse here is 5, so we have here 5 centimeter. Now we have tan equal to opposite. Opposite is 4. Opposite is 4, and we have adjacent is 3, so we have 4 over 3 centimeter. So that is how to determine the angle of each side in trigonometrics. Alright, so in my next video I'm going to give you a small example to work on this. So I will later do the complicated those ones that are complicated, right? So and send to you. So I will send you a video that shows work example on this. Alright.